What can you expect from a smartphone which is selling for 7,000 rupees? A lot. Swipe Technologies has launched a new smartphone, Swipe Elite Plus, which is selling for the price tag of 7,000 rupees, and it is not compromising in the specs in any aspects. I'm using this as my primary device for the past 20 days, so this is the right time to review the smartphone. Without any further ado, let's get started. I also made a few videos of this Swipe Elite Plus, so if you haven't watched that video, do check the description and watch that video first. So in this video, I won't be covering the overview of this smartphone, so I already covered that in my unboxing video, so do check that out. So in this video, I will be just giving you the in-depth review of this smartphone after using it for 20 days. I will be also answering few of the frequently asked questions from you guys in all the other Swipe Elite Plus videos. So before getting started with the review, let me give you this overall specification of this smartphone. It has a 5-inch Full HD display with a drag and trail glass protection, and it has 1.5 GHz octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 615 64-bit processor with Adreno 405 GPU. It has 2 GB RAM with 16 GB inbuilt storage with expandable up to 64 GB by using a micro SD card slot. You have dual 4G supports. At the back it has a 13 megapixel rear facing camera with LED support, and at the front it has an 8 megapixel front facing camera. Both the cameras have f2.0 aperture. It has a 3050 mAh huge battery. Let's start with the design. Even before started using this smartphone, I really like the design of the smartphone in my first impression before 20 days. So when I started using the smartphone just weighs around 131 grams and feels very light. The body is completely made up of plastic and there is no use of metal. Both the build quality as well as the design is pretty much decent in my opinion. Let's check out the display quality. So it has a Full HD display that is provided by Sharp. Display is the first thing that you will see in any smartphones you use. But in this category of 7,000 rupees, there is no other smartphone has ever offered you a Full HD display. But this smartphone offers you a Full HD display and the display quality is really good. And there's a drag and trail protection. So if you look at the display quality, the Full HD display gives you the more accurate colors and the colors are really vibrant on the screen. The viewing angles are also really good in the screen. Even in outdoor condition, I am able to view the display without any issues. It is running on Freedom OS currently with the support of Android Lollipop. Freedom OS has a lot of customization options. I made a separate video demonstrating all these tips and tricks of Freedom OS, so you can check that video. I will leave the link in the description. Currently they are working on their Marshmallow update, so once they are done with that, you will get notified on your smartphone about the new update. Now coming on to the interesting part, the camera section. It has a 13 megapixel rear facing camera with single LED flash, and at the front it has an 8 megapixel front facing camera. Both the front facing camera as well as the rear facing camera is giving you some good quality images even in outdoor condition as well as in indoor condition, especially the 8 megapixel front facing camera with a Samsung lens. It is capable of taking some exceptional shots. So I already made an in-depth camera review with all the sample images in all condition possible. If you haven't watched that video, do check that video. Although this mobile has a Full HD display, the 3000 mAh large battery is capable of giving you 3.5 hours to 4 hours of screen on time. Even if you are a heavy user, this mobile is capable of giving you 1 full day of usage. This mobile doesn't have a quick charge, but still you can able to charge this mobile within 2.5 hours. Once again, Snapdragon 605 doing its job pretty fine. It is capable of running all the heavy games without any issues, but it tends to heat up. It's not heating up in normal usage, but you might find the heating issue when you're playing the game for more than half an hour. This mobile is supporting all the sensors and you can use VR headset with this smartphone. No other smartphone under that budget of 7,000 rupees is offering you complete VR experience, but this smartphone is offering you that. There's a problem when you're using VR content. If you are using the VR content for more than 20 minutes or 30 minutes, the phone gets really heated up. It went up to 51 degrees Celsius in my testing. I also got a news from Swipe team that they are working for a fix to fix this heating issue while playing games and while watching VRs. Apart from that, I didn't find any heating issue in normal usage or while using camera. So most of you are asking for the same. There is no heating issue apart from gaming and VR content. It has a mono speaker at the bottom, and the sound output of this device is pretty loud. When you're using the smartphone in its maximum volume, you might see some sound distortion appearing in the smartphone. This is one point to be noted. So coming on to the next part, the call quality and cellular call reception is also decent in the smartphone. I also tried using 4G and 3G, so for both these connections were really good. So the next part is the memory. It has a 2GB RAM and 16GB inbuilt storage. It has also got an extendable memory card slot where you can add it up to 64GB. Let's talk about the pros and cons. Coming on to the pros, it has a beautiful front facing camera and a good rear facing camera. I really like the design of this smartphone, and the display is exceptional. It has a full HD display. The OS is also really good. It has a lot of customization options. It is capable of giving you complete VR experience with the smartphone. So that's one extra advantage of this smartphone. It has a backlit keys which do light up. That's one pros of this smartphone. Let's talk about the cons. The first con is heating issue. The heating issue is not there when you are using it normally or while using camera. The heating issue is only when you are using games or only when you are using VR contents. So do know that. And the bug fix is on their way. And second point is the Freedom OS. Freedom OS is really good, but there are few issues with the Freedom OS. At the initial stage, as soon as I got the mobile in my hand, the OS seems very clumsy. I thought the OS is a bit on the slower side, but as soon as I reset my mobile for the first time and I've installed so many apps after that, but still the OS is capable of running all these apps without any issues. There are few bugs in the OS and they are working on the new update to fix all these issues. It doesn't have a notification ready for missed calls or messages. SwipeLite Plus has justified its price tag of 7,000 rupees by giving some exceptional specs. If Swipe10 able to fix this heating issue with a quick update, this could be one of the best smartphones you can buy at this price tag under 10,000 rupees. With its pros and cons and its price tag, I will rate it 8.5 out of 10. I also made few other videos of this smartphone. If you haven't watched that, do check that video. I will leave the link in the description. I will also leave the cards here. If you still have any other questions about this smartphone, do let me know in the comment section below, or you can also directly follow me on Twitter and like my Facebook page, and you can directly ask your questions there. If you want to see this smartphone compared with any other smartphone, or if you want me to do any other videos of this smartphone, do let me know in the comment section below. Do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more tech videos like this. Do like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Hope to see you in my next video. This is Thames signing off.